Right, hello Jake. So, I've never done a video before, but here's just a video of how I make my leaders up and PVA bags. So, I use the Avid inline carp leads, which are these ones, which they've got a stem that fits inside, but you can take the actual lead off even if it's all still connected to your main line. And then I make up about a 250 mil long leader, spliced, lead free, with a loop in the end. And that's so I'm able to loop onto my main line with solid bags that are already made up, as you can see there. So the rig I use inside the bag is probably a bit smaller than you use, which is a size 4 thinking anglers, wide gape, straight point. I don't know if you can see that very well. I'm only using my phone to film this, with a little kicker with your hair rig and a little 12mm wafter, barrel wafter. So that rig is only, say, 4 inches long max. And then what I do, because I've got the ring on there, I will then thread, try and do this so you can see it, thread that through there, and then pass the hook and hook bait back through that loop, so it's least amount of components as possible. Pull that down. So there is the rig that will go in my bag. There you go, like that. So the bag, obviously a little collar, slide that on, get your PVA bag, slide it in there, take the collar off. Now I stop it just above that line there, give it a blow. Now the difference between what I do and what you were doing is I use these, let me just take the phone up a minute, I use 2mm pellet, little micro pellets. So that is all, there's fishy ones in there, krill, different flavours basically, just a mixture of colours and tastes. So what I do, get your little bag, little scoop in the bottom, like that. Then I drop that rig in there, and then I hook that on there, and then you can just let then you can just let go. Just hold it like that. I make sure that the hook and hook bait aren't going to interfere with each other, and then take a handful of pellets, or a little handful of pellets, and cover the hook bait like that. Lift the lead up, make sure you keep hold of the PVA here as well, because otherwise it tends to slide off. And then use the lead to compact the pellets down, like so. A bit more than that, not a lot more. Right, there you go. Pack them all down like that, so it's nice and tight. Then Just put the lead in there, bring that back down, and then I fill pellets up now, just so they're just above the lead near the stem. Always keep the lead on one side so it will land down with that lead, so it'll always flip over to there. Give them a tap to get it all compact. Right, now this is where I was doing it different, or I do it different from what you were doing. So I will grab this here and then twist the PVA bag, keeping hold of it on the loader. Yeah. So it's like this. So you can still see the PVA on there. Then lick PVA. And then as you twist it, push it down the bag. Like so. Keeping it squeezed. And then there. Sticks down like that. So because that lead's near the bottom, that's going to land like lead down. So that there, and then what we do, get the corners, little lick, fold them in, like that. So that's that, nice and compact. Now what I will normally do as well, before I cast out, I've got a syringe, don't worry I'm not a druggie, and then I will obviously put any liquid into that, which I will then just inject into the bag before I cast out. Don't normally use anything in the winter, but in the summer hemp oil's fine, fish oil, tuna oil, anything fishy over here. And then that, then, because it's got the loop in, we'll just loop onto my main line, which has got a figure of 8 loop knot in it. And then that saves you having to make it up on the bank. I normally got 9 or 10, normally 3 for each rod, 3 different hook baits, and then I can swap and change to whichever one I want then. Hope that makes sense to you. That's the way I do it. That's what works for me. Everybody's got their own little take, but that's a lovely little compact bag there, look. PVA. Goodness. Cheers, mate.